I think setting the armor is pretty good. We can put our sunspot. All of our one drops can just hide behind it then. The rest of the game. Egon Spangler, what's up? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for using your first chat to wish everyone well. That's really nice of you. We love our first chat message, Andes. Shows that you push back the lurker phase, which is hard. It's hard to get past the lurker phase. Like in the sunspot popped up. Start couldn't it work in here? Colin Wing is gonna bite us in the butt a little bit this game, maybe. Maybe the Colin Wing. Oh, we might have to like. We're gonna have to figure something out with the Colin Wing. We have to figure something out. It's just like it's weird sometimes. I guess it's whenever we get extra energy, it can be a little bit awkward. I'll call it the lurkers. They're doing laundry. I didn't call them out. Maybe you're actually the one who called out the lurkers when you think about it. Wait, can we even beat this with a 20? Look at us, dude. Hey, about Absman? Absman's good.
Wind.
Aid my hand. We know they have Broodling. 5, 4, 14, 5, 4, 14, 18. The 10, 15, 29. They somehow forget to win middle. We can win. They just do nothing middle. A little bit better than nothing. Oh, and they got the Patriot. Should have ran there. Gotta say something wholesome so your next message can be a shitpost that slides on the radar. There you go. Starting to get the meta. Meta's evolving. Where are we at with ads? Probably have an ad coming soon, right? 19 minutes? Chat, remind me once the clock strikes midnight. Yell at me about ads. Casserole, you're not allowed to call out casseroles when it happens to me. It's only when I get them you can call them out. You piece. Reverse castle then? No. You're misunderstanding. Misunderstanding what's going on here. Oh shit, here we go again. Yeah, when it happens to them, we call it a cheater. So true. Longforge Brood? This is absorbing, man. I'm gonna be so upset, dude.
Wind, aid my hand.
I was playing a deck with this curve. I was playing a deck with this curve for 2.5 hours, and I got this line exactly one time. And we basically had 2 people hit us with it in a row. I guess the other one was Forge Pass Iron Lad Absorbing Man. Okay, what do you guys think about Pass Infinite Middle? Piece of trash, dude. Son of a bitch, dude. I don't think I had many plays that beat that. Hopefully we get it the third time in a row. There is something to be said about playing the best decks perfect curve 3 times in a row. It just hits a little different. I would have liked to draw that Nebula, but let's see if we like our top deck even better. I don't mind that at all. We go left here? Cable. Cable and Yanu in the same deck. Potentially C2? I don't know why you would play Cable in C2 though. It seems very bad. I don't know. They're playing Yanu and Cable, so I just have to imagine their deck is not good. Any reason to play Calling Wing over other high cost 2 powers? What do you think? Based on looking at the deck, why do you think we have it in the deck? Don't be Infinite. Jesus Christ. It also helps us counter opponent morphs. Calling Wing on wing action. If we get a head left. We do. We do indeed. They have no Nightcrawler anymore. They could have Jeff, though. Jeff is a scary card, right? Every card we can play with Dracula next turn. So we just play the Red Skull right. Any card that we top deck, we can play alongside the Dracula. If we don't have Jeff, we actually might lose here. Man. Lose to Jeff, unfortunately. Or Captain Marvel. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, they have Jeff. GG's. Dang it, man. All I wanted was my Jeff. 1 and 3 to top deck Jeff there. GG's opponent. That's my Jeff? Son of a bitch. Piece of shit. Piece of garbage. How dare you? How dare you? Oh man, we're getting dumpstered today, bruv. To be fair, go Nebula. Cable's so good. Cable's so good. Gang gang. That was one of the best cables I've ever seen. Were they just using Cable for no other reason? What? Ugh. They're just using Cable as a joke, chat. We lost the Cable as a joke. Cloakers. I don't want to pass Infinite. Ah, it's just Dracula. What am I talking about? Stop being an idiot. It's very annoying for my opponent to deal with. We can still pass Infinite if we want to. Depends on how much power they have. You're like the only channel I see that's not obnoxious and plays ranked? Why is it obnoxious to play ranked? I don't quite understand what you mean by that part of it. I do like that you think that I'm not obnoxious, though. I do try and not be obnoxious. one of my biggest strengths. Oh, full pass. Full pass is just really good anyway. Not obnoxious and loud? Oh. You're saying that all the other people who play ladder you don't like, but you like me? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Maybe it was a compliment. They never play the Dracula right. Or the Nightcrawler right. That'd be psychopathic. I refuse to believe that there is a world where that happens. Fuck you, dude. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please hit one of these two. Don't hit the two. Don't hit. Who was that? Is that a bot? Was that a cheater bot? That must have been a cheater bot, right? Son of a bitch, dude. That must have been a cheater bot, right? That must have been a cheater bot. Oh, fucking cheater bots, man. OT is tomorrow. Play Cloak on Torch Lane. They're just trying to get extra power. They don't want to play out over into the right. Oh, that was awful, dude. It's like if they move the Nightcrawler, there's a 1 in 3 chance that that loses right. Wonder if I need to change any cards. I don't really have a good lay of the land with the deck yet to be able to say I should change or remove any cards. This game is better than Madden. Yeah, this game is better than Madden Milk Crate. Great first message, by the way. I'm glad that I could help you out by teaching you that this game is in fact better than Madden. We really need armor, but I'm more joking just because like comparing this to Madden is very like there's almost nearly no similarities between this game and Madden whatsoever. So I don't really know where the crossover comes from. I could have stormed their Limbo, maybe was better. Maybe storming Limbo was the superior line there. I mean, that ended up being pretty darn good, right? This is their Surfer lane. We'll go and snap on him. Let's get into the Dracula landed there.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Ever pass Infinite? I'm really scared that they have Skullmonger, right? They're some kind of surfer. They play like Storm Surfer left. Brood's always coming out right, huh? The Red Skull is kind of bad against the Brood. I don't have their double surfer anymore unless they have abs, man. Let's do this. Gets us out ahead, and then we can just armor it too. That hurts. We're heading 11 left. I like our odds here. I like our odds here. Thank you. I don't think you want to do that. I wouldn't recommend it. Now, now, to be fair, it didn't matter. To be fair, we were winning that either way. That is very, very funny. That's like a safety in Madden. Yeah, in many ways, that's like a safety in Madden. that was awesome. Oh man. Worst rogue ever. That's good. Oh. Dude, what if they rogue can you imagine if they played like rogue Sean there? Dude, rogue Sean would be crazy. I guess the armor would have mattered, but oh, that was so good. The one that I played with the C2 deck during the Conquest tournament. Oh man, dude. That was a terrible rouge, man. It was a terrible rouge. Oh, what a rouge. Ba-bum. I like my position. Let's see, we'll go one more top deck before we snap. We're gonna draw the Infinite or the Red Skull eventually, right? Very rare that both of them end up at the bottom of our deck. So we'll have a very strong Dracula. And we can just pass. Our opponent's passing too. They've passed almost every turn, so. They might be doing... I'm worried that they're a Galactus deck. And they're passing Superflow. I'm anticipating Galactus here. I did not draw a single big card for my Dracula. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this is weird.
Wind, aid my hand.
About the worst game I could have had, so very happy to have someone just give me a free win, I guess.
Victory.
Bum, 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 bum. What changes every 8 hours? There's something that changes every 8 hours? Is that like the tier 3 cards? I've been series 3 complete for like a year. Yeah, free casserole, eating good in the neighborhood. You funny if they Galactus mid? I guess so, man. I don't know. It was weird. I would have cried. I'm very happy that they didn't, but I guess I probably would have had a hearty chuckle. I'm sure I would have done a hearty chuckle had that been the case. The Chavez is actually very annoying for us. We won't let our opponent know that. Hood. Nice man. It's the best card. This is actually not too bad for a curve. I think double Dracula is pretty nice though. I don't have a play next turn, but I'm guaranteed to draw a play. It could even be a rock. Could draw a rock. It is technically a play if I draw it. I think Fantastic and Rock are my two worst top decks. I literally can't Calling Wing, so actually that one's pretty bad too. I'm fairly certain I shouldn't take this 50-50. Wait, now I can't do my Dracula line, huh? I guess I could never do it. It's the problem. Bam, 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 bam. We're probably losing. I mean, we should be running, right? Okay, I won't go right, don't worry. Don't you worry your sweet little head. I'm gonna have to high roll here. Actually, I mean, they can only go one card left. You can play an 11 power Darkhawk and a 6 power Demon. That is a total of 17 power. Let's just knock it over the top. I think I want to do this. I think they play Demon Darkhawk middle. They don't mess with the Dracula. If they do mess with the Dracula, then I can find some way around it. But I think this is the winning line. Fairly certain this is the winning line. Edge time? Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll hopefully not have to snooze, but I might snooze if my opponent takes a while. I will just snooze no matter what, but we'll run it right after this game. Make sure I don't queue up another game. Scream at me. Scream at me aggressively. Look what Darkhawk left. Valkyrie left. That is not. That doesn't do what you think it's gonna do. But we should have done the Calling Wing line. Now we are relying on this. Yeah, it's tough. Ah, they didn't play the Darkhawk. It's crazy to me. I guess they just thought 12 left would be enough. I had a 2 and 3 win there because if we hit the Chavez, we still lost. Actually, no, because I would have played the Jeff left and we would have tied. I would have played the Calling Wing middle of the Jeff left. Ads! Damn it! Alright, after next game. I told you guys to not let me, and then you guys went and let me, you pieces. How dare you? We'll hold the armor. We'll think about where to play it next turn. We can play it defensively or offensively, but they almost certainly have Killmonger if they have X-23, right? So. Ooh. Do this. This is very annoying for them if we armor a Great Web. Maybe snap. If they Killmonger this turn, we feel a little bad because we lose the Nebula, but that we're probably fine. You refuse blame for this? I'm gonna blame you either way. You probably don't deserve it, don't get me wrong. I sue. As long as Angelo doesn't go right, we're golden. Okay. Great Web gone. Nice! Victory. Clutch armors are clutch. Alright, now we'll run ads. Don't worry, don't worry. If you don't want to see these ads, there's a couple things that you can do. You can use your Twitch Prime subscription. You might have Amazon Prime. You might have Twitch Prime and not even know it. It might be refunded and you can use it right now. It's the little thing in the top right, I think. Right, bottom right. And click the subscribe button. See if you have your free Twitch Prime subscription. You can use it on me. And if you don't use it on me, I would always ask to use it on another Snap creator because I really like growing this community. You can pay $5. You get lucky and get a gifted sub. you can circumvent it illegally, no matter what you want to do. We're gonna see you in 3 minutes. We won't play games while you're gone. Bum, ba, bum. I gotta get like really good at that so I can say it like as fast as possible. I'm already like pretty okay. IMO. $400 credits? What do we do with 400 credits? We can upgrade our commons. We can upgrade 16 commons, maybe even more. There is no way. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way we only have this many commons. Took us on ages before he stopped messing it up. I'm almost already better than him, which I'm pretty proud of. What do you guys think of this yellow jacket? Quite like it. Is purple my favorite color? I think purple is just pretty on theme with Marvel Snap, which is why a lot of my stuff is purpley. You are supposed to pretty much always upgrade your commons first. It's a very good practice to always upgrade your commons first. You get the most juice out of it, but I'm very bad with it. It's on the politics guy indeed. I don't watch Hassan's streams ever though. I do like his YouTube videos. I like his streams too. I just don't have, I don't know. I don't have like time. I spend so much time on Twitch by myself now that I have much less time to like watch people on Twitch. I very rarely watch people on Twitch anymore. It's like all the anime variants. It's because you're not a weeb. Because you're simply not a weeb. That was so weird. My cable fell and like the way that the vibrations hit felt like something big happened. It was very scary. The anime variants aren't great. I mean, I think they're wonderful, but everyone has a different opinion on things. Everyone likes different things and art is subjective. So many people got mad at Hassan for playing Marvel Snap next week. Who got mad? Why would you get mad at someone for playing a card game? Why would someone ever get mad? Like, what is the reason ever to be mad about that? That doesn't even make any sense to me. He gets one guy, so he doesn't really stick through it. Yeah. I mean, I just like I've started to like just YouTube content just much more than. Yeah, look at mad at Hassan for anything. Most people who hate Hassan, it's because they're temporarily embarrassed millionaires. I feel like temporarily embarrassed millionaires really dislike Hassan. People don't like the same variants as me, they're idiots. That's one way of looking at it. Personally don't like pixel variants, which you believe is also an unpopular opinion. Yeah, most people like the pixel variants. That is kind of weird that you don't, but it's okay. Hello, welcome back, as watchers. We've just been upgrading all of our common cards to uncommon. Yeah, what a weird viewfind. Max, you're playing a card game. I mean, Marvel Snap probably gave them a lot. It gave them a lot of money to play the card game. They were. I believe it, based on how many people were playing it and how many people got offered the sponsorship, they were opening up the, they opened up the wallet. I tried to hit up Hassan on Twitter and tell him to play Marvel Snap with me, and he didn't say anything. Because he said, I really like playing Marvel Snap, I want to play other card games. I think like 3 other Marvel Snap content creators did the same thing. And also, I'm sure he has absolutely no interest. Understandably. You gotta throw your shots out there. I also did the same thing to Samuel L. Jackson, so, you know. There's levels.
Frame break.
How many ink cards do you have? I don't know. Can I search? I don't know. I'm not gonna go and count. is my answer. Question mark. An amount. Let's play some more games. This deck seems okay. Imagine Samuel response though. Oh, that'd be sick. He's probably. I mean, they paid him what, like $50 million to do the last Marvel show or whatever. Yeah, I think they really open up the purse strings to do that. You think if we go Storm Dracula, the opponent retreats? They must, right?
Wind, aid my hand.
Boom, boom, boom. You haven't seen World Trip in a month? I've gotten 2 today. I got 2 world trips today. Let's see how risk adverse my opponent is. How risk adverse do you think my opponent is? That is not a great play. Oh, they're gone for sure. No shot they stick this out. Hey, Jeff. Easy 1 and 6. I could have played the Jeff. I didn't play the Jeff. Why didn't I play the Jeff? I saw the Infinite Glow and I didn't want to. All your hits are bet. I literally had an Infinite in my hand, dude. Chill out. I just wanted to make the Infinite Glow, okay? The Dracula needs training. The Dracula has not been hitting its shots tonight. But the deck is meant to not make it hit shots. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Oh, Angelo left. To Nebula Jeff probably left. And then we just armor it. If we so need to. You get really happy when you see the glow. It's very colorful and pretty. Thank you. Do a little intimidation snap. Cheeky little intimidation snap. Our drops enabled. Drops are done. They ended last night. Nice. You had a whole week. You had a whole week, Julia. I do really like that your name is Julia Fox, but it's spelled like a jewel. I used to be so addicted to mango jewel pods, dude. I was so unbelievably addicted to mango jewel pods. 514, I wonder why they left. Like, their Sauron deck's just the best in the game then? Is that what's going on? Sure, official government name literally dated Kanye? Yo, let's go. Congratulations on dating Kanye. Aren't they banned now? They are. I was, though. I was incredibly addicted to them. I was so addicted to nicotine, chat. I don't talk about this too terribly much. But it was about a year ago today. It was a little bit over a year. But I was insanely addicted to nicotine. But I quit cold turkey. Literally, like, one day I was just like, I don't want to do this ever again anymore. And then I never did. I have been doing, like, randomly I will do like 1 cigarette like Like one cigarette like every other weekend or something. I'm like out drinking. I'll give it to myself as like a little gift. I think we can get ahead left. I don't think they can get ahead of us left. Now, can they beat the Infinite? Very often. Very often. Is that good? I have the cards. Best deck in the game, actually. Interestingly enough. Not many people will tell you this, but it is in fact the best deck in the game.
Enough said, bub.
I guess if we top deck Dracula, we'll probably do the Dracula game plan. Yeah, okay, we'll just simply do this. Pretty damn good, man. It's a lot of power. Can they win left? If Nimrod and Wolverine goes left, they tie it? No, we still win by 1. Oh, we're fine. So if Nimrod and Wolverine. No, wait. If Wolverine goes left, they get 14. They go to 20. We lose by 1 left. We're taking a 1 and 3 on the Wolverine. We don't have a choice, really, right? Otherwise, they just Venom. We'd rather take a 1 and 3 than 50-50. I think it's a 1 and 3 or a 50-50. It's just a 1 and 3. Okay. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, just passing there loses even to like the 20. We just had 24 to their 26. But I guess the Wolverine could have went somewhere else. This was due. Yeah. We need a little bit of luck. Need a little bit of luck. We were indeed due there. Why are there 5 instances? Why does it say there's 5 instances of Marvel Snap? Is that why this is taking so long? Very interesting. Passing wins if you hot 50 the Infinite? No, it doesn't, because we would lose right and middle if the Wolverine lands middle, right? Because we only had 24. Oh, because of the Red Skull buff. No, you're right. Very good point. Good answer, Randy. Yeah, tons and tons of stuff. I do a new deck every single day, Julia. You just said lame. You want me to like end this? You want me to like completely focus the stream on just helping you figure out what deck to play? Gonna farm Conquest? No. Yes, please. It's a really weird. Really weird way to deal with the world. Went left here, Reality Zone. Okay. They did say please? That's true. Can't deny that. Welcome to the danger room. You have the rewards for Conquest like the Wolverine? I already have all the Wolverine stuff. I have all the non-time dependent things. We played. If you want to check me out playing Conquest, I played 2 hours of Conquest last night on YouTube. You can check the live stream from yesterday. Nice. It's a nice snap win. I wasn't in a great spot either, and that snap put us in a really good spot. That was a very, very good snap play. Julia Fox not getting the memo here. That's okay. Yeah, as a content creator, the goal is to entertain exactly one person who happens to be in the audience. So true. How do you feel about Conquest versus Ladder? When Conquest first came out, I really disliked Conquest. It felt way too sweaty. Over time, I've really changed my opinion. I've found a lot of enjoyment. Oh man. These cards are gonna cook over here. I don't think we can race the middle anyway. I'd rather just let those go. Respect the attempt. You don't have to respect it. Yeah, Nebulous Sunspot left is just, it's this. I mean, this is crazy. Plus that we see Ant-Man, so like. We have an eye on the Ant-Man, so like the odds of them having Killmonger are very low. Plus, if they want to win White Hot Room, like they're gonna have to take on some risk, right? We'll just do this for now. We won't play the Red Skull. Like the Red Skull right is interesting. Sweet. Red Skull actually kind of goes hard now, huh? We just do this. Just rip the spectrum, huh? Is there any world where we just bet on pass Infinite? So if we... Okay. We could top deck Dracula or Infinite, both of which go kind of crazy for trying to win middle. $13, $14, $18. Get one less Red Skull trigger. Son of a bitch, dude. Oh! Easy game. Let's go. Thank you for armoring my one-drops. I appreciate you. Nice Super Scroll, by the way. Super Scroll is the only reason this works. I hope you guys can see that the only reason that this works is because of the Super Scroll. We were losing if they didn't play the Super Scroll here. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, Super Scroll Enjoyer. I appreciate you and everything that you do. Nice one, thank you. Red Skull is a Super Skull counter. It does go pretty hard. Ant Maze. We can just throw the Nebula on there and then just armor it right away. What were they trying to achieve with the Super Scroll? It was in their deck. I don't know. Probably countering Patriot. All right, Clintar's kind of rude. We don't have to worry about armoring that anymore. Armor left, I suppose. I guess we can actually Storm. Goes pretty crazy. I should have armored on top of it still, probably. Their Shocker player, they almost certainly don't have access to ways to beat this. Snap Storm. Very strong play. We can find ways to win. And they're probably a high E player, right?
Aid my hand.
Most decks are Super Skull counters? So true. Okay. That was incredibly rude. Probably have Legion. Double Angela power, Pog. Boyclops, eh? Very often we have Leech running down this turn. Leechers? Any Leechers in chat? This deck often runs Legion to triple magic. I don't think that's why you run Legion in this deck. I know that Legion is very often in this deck, but I don't think that that's the reason, personally. Okay, good Leech read. We're probably just scuffed here, though, right? Samurai's hot garbage? I don't think that's true. Dracula, please. Quick thoughts on Silver Samurai. I don't think it's worth spotlight caches. No, it doesn't seem like it's strong. Doesn't seem like it's strong enough to warrant a Series 5 spotlight cache pull. Next month has a lot of really cool stuff too. Like I think that Renova Renslayer is going to be really good. I think that Mobius is going to be really good. I think that next month there's a lot of good things to go after. Genova, is that the name of the song? It is indeed. Sweet Baby Drat, the Dan Hip Jeff. Yeah, Dan Hip Jeff is gonna go pretty hard. Oh, Iceman on one. Quite fine. Yeah, Mobius completely changes how the game is played. Yeah, and Eliath. Yeah, there's so many good things to go for next month. Someone had suggested 0 in this deck, and I'm wondering if it's worth. Maybe go 0 for Angela. But Angela's been doing some work for us. Like, the Jeff with it is good. I don't know. The deck's, like, functioning pretty well. We'll storm Dracula somewhere. We're really scared. Killmonger can come down at any second, right? This is very nice for us. We can even Dracula and Nebula if we want to, because they're probably gonna like go for a big card. Even if they get a big card here, Dracula and Nebula does a lot of work, right? They have Jeff, we're in a bit of trouble because the Lockjaw can be kind of nasty. Well, we'll just have to see. We also have to make sure we're keeping our eye on Colleen Wing. Whoa. You pass Infinite Gamers? Oh, you can't really pass Infinite, huh? Jeff ties middle, but they don't play Blarvel.
I am Iron.
Jeff ties middle if they don't play Blarvel, and if their only play here is to play Blarvel, we beat that.
Systems go.
I think so. Blarvel adds 12 left, huh? Maybe they simply don't have Blarvel in the deck. There's a world where they don't run Blarvel in the deck. We had 22, right? We get to 27, we're plus 16. You lose this game almost always? Well, Raze, you've had a lot of bad opinions, so hopefully we'll just add another one to the list. The only thing that beats us is Blarvel, right? That'll work. That'll work too. Plus 16. Only lost by 30. Wasn't too bad. Yo, what's up, Spessy? How you doing, my dude? Ouch, yeah, that was tough. It was a good try, though. I like going for it there. I think we do beat... We beat many things. I don't even know if Dinosaur beat us there. Probably be close. Maybe I'm just coping. Eventually. Fortunate Mr. F could have won that. Yeah, it's a really good point. Mr. F could have won it. Mr. F top deck does win there. There's some very juiced up cards. I'm trying to make Kang work in a deck like this one. It gives you one less card in hand. Yeah, I mean, Kang's not terrible, right? I think we talked, I think I was actually in your stream when you were doing a similar deck to this. Where you were trying to also like do like some like Shuri Infinite stuff too. You could play like Magic Shuri Infinite, but it was also like Dracula Dump as an alternate. Pretty interesting stuff. I wonder if I'm just storming left. I think I'm just storming left and snapping. I don't even have to add anything left either. Like this almost always gets over the top. Never tried it since. Yeah, I've been there, man. I've put a bunch of time and effort into like thinking about a deck, and then it's just never touched it again. Ooh, Cyclops is very mean. I mean, this looks stay on pace with the Nebula, right? Wow, very bad position to land into here. I'm just play Mr. F and hope for the best, man. Onslaught Soulstone, yeah, it was very rude. They nuked all of our power. Good strong guy in Zawa in this deck. You beat 4 consecutive. Congrats. This is more than 6 they can get us. Wasp is not going to be enough. Even if they have a Jeff later, the Nebula and the Cyclops just stare at each other. The Nebula and the Cyclops keep going back and forth with power gain. Are we past Infinite gamers here? I could be very, very inclined to do a pass Infinite play. And they are high E though. I mean, their card can be just as big as ours, if not even bigger. I guess like Angela, Iceman, Red Skull kind of accomplishes a very similar path. If Jeff, we can be in some trouble. I might have calculated this out and we're in trouble to Jeff. But if they're doing that, then they're not playing a lot of their very strong cards. Actually, Jeff doesn't even get them. Oh no, Jeff does one left. It's all about what we bet on. It's all about what we bet on here. We either have to bet on... I think we have to go Red Skull right and hope it's just Hulk. This has to be 20 or less. Oh, let's go! Oh man, that was so scary. That's so scary, dude. I hate not knowing what the Hulk's gonna be, man. I freaking hate it. It's so scary. It's so damn scary, man. Professor X got him because they didn't soak. Yeah, but I mean, the problem with not going Professor X there, if they know they can't go left. Max 20? Oh, so they had that in their hand all turn, and then they played Professor X. They soaked on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or 1, 2, yeah, they soaked 1, 2, 3, 4. They had that in their starting hand too, man. Ooh, I love the starting hand. Man, wait, they're probably playing the Brood deck, right? They must be playing Brood Abs, man. Brood Abs, man, does beat us up pretty hard. Let's see if they have it on curve. Dude, playing earlier when I was playing that curve deck and I had the combo in it, the Brood Absman Surfer, just like pretty much raw, and I didn't hit it a single game over 2.5 hours. And then like I switched to this deck and I hit it dude, they're gonna hit the perfect line of me, aren't they? Top deck this too, you piece. You piece of trash. Dirty lurker. Dirty lucker, dude. What do locations repeat so much? Because of recency bias? I think probably recency bias. Oh, it's only... Oh, okay. Wait, they top decked the Brood and the Forge, and they still snapped on one. That's wild to me. Wonderful card. Probably really annoying for them because they don't get a draw. They might have Absman here, though. But it's kind of crazy that they wouldn't... Oh, wait. We're actually in a lot of trouble. This is very bad for us. The worst location with our deck. They're always gonna have Blarval stuff, Patriot stuff here, right? They might have Surfer. They might run the Surfer list. Yeah, Machine World ruins everything, dude. I feel like you only get repeat locations in Conquests because of recency bias. Recency bias. Wait. If they don't have Blarval, we could be in an okay spot. They also could have gotten an Onslaught from their Nick Fury. Beats Onslaught. If it hits Infinite, of course. Imagine if it does, though. Just imagine.
Faster, baby.
Oh, yeah, Colin Wing was way smarter play. Colin Wing was a way better play there. It was 6 power. Still imagining? Gotta imagine, man. "26 minutes. Mans. I wonder how this deck is doing so far. Seems okay. Really, 50-50, huh? 9-9 so far. Guess you can call it 8-9 because the first game was. You can call it 8-9 because the first game was against the Cube Donator. Credit card is pretty good. Good stuff for Jeff. Nightcrawler is actually not too bad in this deck for Jeff. This is one of the few decks that Nightcrawler is quite good for Jeff. Just because it helps with the Angela. Also look at some other 3s and stuff. A lot of different options. Maybe I should have just played the Colleen Wing there. But I like holding the Colleen Wing for later. Can potentially guarantee us a Red Skull drop. We're gonna snap here actually. We're in a very good spot. Very, very pleasant position. Next turn we can like force a giant card to land right. So next turn we can play Colleen Wing, Jeff left. Discarding whatever we top deck. Forcing either a Red Skull or Infinite to land right. Pretty strong. Santa's cracked. It's okay. Wait, is this the same person we faced earlier who had Bucky Barnes, Agent 13, like a Bucky Barnes Dino deck? It's weird, man. Thoughts on Zero? I think Zero's okay, but there's a lot of good effects that we don't want to trigger. Like, I guess I can help with Colleen Wing too, maybe. Better than Jeff. Because it's so much flexibility. Easy Butcher costume for Halloween. I could be the Butcher for Halloween. That'd be cool. I like Butcher. It's a really good show. Incredibly rude.
Systems go.
Probably the worst of the 2 hits. Brett. Brett. Skill issue. It's been rough, man. Honestly, like being 7-9 with the luck that we've been getting is kind of an accomplishment in many ways. That didn't feel great. We'll say that one didn't feel great. By the way, if you're watching the stream and you're not followed, can you just follow already? You're being weird about it, actually, if I'm being honest with you. Thank you. Sorry. Good time right there. That's the fact that Sean, it's probably best that it dropped there instead of turn 6. We could have figured out a different way to win though. They would have had to spend 4 energy to blow it up with Sean. Instead, they simply didn't, you know? Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, everyone. I learned this from SnapCon. W is playing a really interesting deck that was using all these cards like Sunspot, Nebula. It's an interesting idea to just stack all of your cards somewhere and make your opponent beat it. Especially with things like Nebula and Sunspot where there's a lot of ambiguity between what would actually happen. I learned that directly from W. Thank you for all the follows. Sometimes you just have to ask. And no bad, 495. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. 417. I feel like we're starting to slowly grind up with the subs. It's kind of cool because like after the first month, I think I ended it at like 380.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Oh, the red skull out there left. Space Pumpkin! Yo, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Prison Andy, American Fart Association. Kind of a funny name. The Bryn 23. Fake Bottom and Rupture G14. Make sure to use your next do I even play this out? We can add 8 middle with pass, full pass. They probably add something with collector though, right? And they probably destroy the shard. Let's just go here. They probably blow up the shard, right? Where is this from? Oh, is this their Mirage card? I should have known they had that as a Mirage card. Full pass win there? Full pass won. That's unfortunate. Full pass did win. I was really expecting. Yo, Randy, thank you as well for the gifty for digital dookies. Make sure to send that over. I just thought for sure they would add 1 card to their hand. I should have worked out that they had the red skull though. I did not do that. Full pass was a 50-50. I guess you're right. Full pass was also 50-50 on if the rock hit. It's a great point. And knowing our luck so far, it would have hit the vibranium almost assuredly. Maybe it's for the best. We'll snap here. Angela, Mr. Fantastic middle. Maybe we can actually go storm somewhere else. We can storm left. Seems pretty nice. To Mr. Fantastic middle. We'll pass discards rock. It's actually a piece of vibranium. It's not just a rock piece. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do a longer game. Let's get rid of the chance to do a longer game. I don't want to do that.
Wind, aid my hand.
I also don't really want to wait around. Oh, dude, opponent was really smart here. So what they did, chat, if you're not with it, opponent ended up playing Electro middle, thus making the ongoing you can't only play 2 cards a turn. So it's actually interesting when you play the Electro down, because you're not allowed to play 1 card per turn anymore. It doubles it and says you can only play 2 cards per turn. So the opponent's now forced to play 2 cards per turn or 0. It's actually really, really tough to deal with that sometimes. He's pretty good. If they can beat me, they can beat me. I don't know how they're going to, but Wasn't that just one card? Sean? Like, how did they win with Sean? They play Sean middle and they win middle. How do they win another location? Ah, very interesting. Damn, dude. That's how it works. Null Sean. The Null Sean makes a lot of sense. At 34 power. Oof. Are they bluffing? That is a hard snap to make if you're bluffing. One forfeit. It's actually slightly less because of the Chavez. But I'm guessing they snapped on 5 knowing that they have it, because I don't think you can make that snap there and get me to leave. And if they did bait me, they got me. That's a very cool play line though. Very well played by the opponent. Unfortunately, if we had pulled either other card, we were fine. But snapping on turn 5 in a Chavez deck, you know that they almost certainly have it. Be very rare if they didn't. Maybe they don't, though. Look at all my nebulas. Anything except for armor is good here. Honestly, that's fine. It's kind of weird. Both of our cards got pulled out. What's up, lad? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, my lad. No skillmonger, please. Chat, dude. This is a rough day, man. This is not the easiest day to be a Binks fan. Professor X. They now cannot Professor X. Okay. Luckily, we're dropping that in an armored lane. I might be at the mercy of a Dracula 50-50. See what happens. You know, chat, when all the 50-50s are going wrong, eventually one has to go right. All right, no 50-50 it is. I don't know what they're doing, dude. What are these guys? What are they doing? They think I have Destroyer in my deck or something? How does that ever win? They just want to play their. They just want to play their Doc Ock. They just really like their Doc Ock and they want to play it. Could have won if they played it right, I guess. I think it still loses, but they could have, yes. We'll do this in case Storm goes left. Let's go Doc Ock Enjoyers. So, Aid my hand. You guys just finished watching Spider-Man 2? Makes sense. How'd you just being a... You're just out here being a... What snapped? And they might have Skillmonger. Night, Smiley. Daredevil. It's pretty often going to be a pass Infinite game, I feel. We do have this set up to stop, even if they Killmonger or Sunspot, we're still tied left at least. Which is the most you can hope for, honestly. We do have the Skillmonger, but we're still tied left. This is important. This is an important thing that we aim to do here. Now we're ahead. Now we're ahead because they got Typhoid Mary like an idiot. I think it's Colleen Wing, right? Pass Infinite. I have 5 rocks in my deck, so most likely if I play Red Skull, I'm just going to grab a rock. So I think I just pass Infinite. My opponent might do the same thing. It might be chicken. It might be full on chicken, dude. Why not armor instead of Colleen? It's 1 more power. Jeff left doesn't even get them over the top, which is nice. 50-50. I don't know if they could beat me middle if I go middle, right? Like, do you think they can get 14 power? I don't even know how they beat me middle, right? Like, even if they do like yeah, it'd have to be 15 with the Typhoid, or like 16 with 2 cards. But maybe that's what they want me to think. Fleeter? Don't wish that evil on me. You got us, man. GG's. Ugh. Well played. It's tough. I feel like the deck is performing okay. As far as like what the deck is actually outputting, man, dude, we're just running into some really tough lines where it's like nearly impossible to win, it feels like. Gentle Ray was better, was it? What if I played Shang-Chi? It'd be better if I played Shang-Chi? Nuke their entire board? Hey, Jeff! Wonder where we're dropping the Storm. I like Storm right. Dracula just wins Quantum Realm by itself all day, right? So I don't really want to waste the Storm to try and win that. Maybe I have to, though. Time Stone.
Wind.
They did play Time Stone on 3, so they could have... Oh, they could go Professor X right or left here. Both of which are very annoying. How about this? Man, Professor X right demolishes me if I... No, we're fine, because we can Dracula afterwards. Actually kind of next level. Oh, we're doing things now, chat. We are doing stuff and things. Just you wait, chat. We are doing stuff. We're doing things. We just need to float as much as we can every turn. I kind of don't want to play the Dracula left because it's like just too... Shows exactly what we're going to do. I want to play the Jeff and then play the Dracula and something, but I don't think we're going to be able to float enough if we do that. Jeff floats 3, ties Dracula, but then we inherit some risk of whatever our top deck is. They shouldn't have anything else that gets middle unless they also run Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, Rainey. I think you're right that Magenta was right, but they were probably just trying to figure out any possible play where it doesn't win. Damn. Beat by vision. I didn't think that would have 3 ways to get to random locations, man. Dude, man, what is this luck, bro? It's like, oh, they must be, they must be out of ways to get to the flooded. Time mid, they just put the vision mid, chat. Why would they do anything except for put the vision mid? Red Skull, right, and pray. And that was a thought, right? But like, they already have 6 there. They have a bunch of small cards. I just don't see it happening. They can play any card, right? And they win. That hurts, man. Like I said, I honestly don't think the deck is doing that bad. I think that we're getting cucked really hard. I mean, they have a million cards in their deck that would just win, right? Our good Quantum Tunnel cards are in our hand, but yeah. You can't dip below 100 now. Oh, wait, I was supposed to run ads. All right, this is our last ad break of the day. We're going to go for about another hour. But thank you. Thank you all so incredibly much for being around right now and sticking through all of our ad breaks. If you don't want to see the ads anymore, which is understandable, you can do a few things. You can either use your Twitch Prime subscription. You have a free Twitch Prime subscription. If you hit the subscribe button, it might be active right now and you can use it on me. And if you don't use it on me, I would just hope that you would use it on another Snap creator to help grow our awesome community. You can pay $5 and get lucky and get a gifted sub, or you can circumvent the system illegally. Not that I would recommend that, but it is something that you could technically do in a video game. And we're gonna run the ads now. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Let's go upgrading commons. I love upgrading common chat. Are you supposed to watch for the rest of your night shift? My YouTube videos, of course. Silly Billy. Yeah, Brave Ad Watchers. 07 for the Brave Ad Watchers. So true. No, I went rare, chat. Pointing ads illegally or supervillain? Yeah, we're going to Binks Extra on YouTube. So true. Chill out with Mac. I had that happen to me for a long time. A long time at 1.2. I don't quite have an answer for you, but just be happy. For whatever reason, like 2 years ago, maybe I was at a point where like Twitch wasn't serving me ads for any reason. I don't know if they like alpha beta test, like if people see like giving people all of the ads and then some people get very few ads and then they like alpha beta test how often they are to stick around with less ads so that they can manage how much they want their people to do, because everything's just analytics based, right? They're just looking at if people are like seeing ads and then wanting to like leave the stream, like something that they would look at. So I'm gonna guess that's just probably gathering analytics information would be my best bet. This month to go to Dexter. Dexter's a great person to send your prompts to. Like I said, I mean, as long as you're, I mean, you don't have to use it on Marvel Snap Streamer, but I would just say I always try and encourage, if you're not going to spend it on me, especially if there's someone else that you watch more than me in the Marvel Snap space, I'm happy for you to use it on them. I just think that growing our community is very important. Very important, and it's something that I stand behind. And I try and do. I'm sub to a bunch of Marvel Snap streamers as well. Turtle, turtle, red gold. Turtle, red skull. Turtle, red, turtle, red. You guys think there's any changes that need to happen in the deck? All the cards seem to be doing things that are good. I'm not having problems with any of the cards doing good things, is what it seems like. Maybe I'm running into the storm. Maybe I'm running into an issue where I'm like storming and it's not going that well. Here's on TLSG. Your Prime sub? Does TLSG stream ever anymore? I haven't seen TLSG stream in months. Am I crazy? You're gonna use it on your channel for sure? Well, I appreciate it. Very kind of you. He doesn't use to. He said yours is on TLSG. What does that mean? I don't know what that meant. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. I want to get this Ebony Maw out of my hand. Use a Calling Wing to clear it later. I think I just have to hope that I can get a Calling Wing. I mean, I have no follow-up to the storm literally in my hand, so. Okay, rude. Damn it. More rocks. It means they're a Darkhawk deck too. Like double bed.
Escaped.
Dun, 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 dun. We went for a play. We went for a play. No shame in that. Look, Angela's really helping. Yeah, Angela could probably get mixed. That's a good point. Angela's felt pretty good sometimes, but often Angela's felt bad. Watching Angela be an absolute star of this game. Like that Dracula, it's very interesting looking. Chat, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do when this starts happening, man. I'm glad I didn't play Infinite Conquest, dude. I would have lost my. I would have been pulling my hair out. It do be like that sometimes. This is true. Try to join Mjolnir? Exclamation at Mjolnir? You might have been able to sneak a cheeky win there with Jeff and Fantastic. Nah, good players wouldn't let that happen. Okay. No hand needed. 20 power infinite inbound. Hey, Jeff. Look, ma, no hand. We really need like Red Skull. Red Skull will be our saving grace here. This is tough when you draw all your bottom end of this deck. And we're in a fine spot here, though. But not playing the Jeff Wright is actually insane. Opponent has 4 cards left in their hand, so... Stop Elysium. We have our top deck coming, which is going. It's chat. Let's just accept this, right? Our top deck's going to be Dracula. Our top deck is going to be Dracula. It's not a question of if and what how. Our top end is going. Our top deck is going to be Dracula.
Opponent snapped.
It's fine. Might be Professor X left, and we'll just have to eat it.
Wind, aid
In my hand. They have to still like win, you know. Still need a 12 power card, which is not easy. They could have Destroyer though, I guess. Yeah, this deck probably almost certainly runs Destroyer, huh? They have Death? Why do they have Death in this deck? I think they just have Destroyer. And this deck looks like my, basically like card for card, very similar to my Orca Destroyer deck. Make him have it. In an Avid chat. Gotta make him have it sometimes. Surprised. I don't know what that deck was. That deck was very confusing to me. They had Orca and Legion in it. It is a weird deck. Need 13? They don't need a 12, right? Or did they win the tiebreaker? I thought they had Destroyer. I thought for sure they had Destroyer. So. GG's. Look at this. We're getting wins. They were gaming Orca and Legion. Nice GOT music. Yeah, that's a good one, man. It's really weird to see what Binks has turned into lately. Hard to be disappointed. What would the Binks we used to know say if you saw you now running around as a 2 chibi gamer? Is 2 chibis in a deck not good? There's 3 chibis in this deck, you piece of trash. You piece of trash, Iconoplus. There's literally 3 chibis in the deck. You freaking scum. You freaking scum, bro. Do we have to worry about armoring this? I don't think we have to worry about armoring this. Thought about putting up your pieces for Game of Fun. I just don't, I don't really have the means to... I don't really have the means to like have people handle that because it'll take like takes like work to get all the gambling stuff already all the time. Great Nick Fury play left. Very happy that Nick Fury came down left. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Now the question is, do we play Red Skull? I think Red Skull is fine. Then we play Colleen Wing, Mr. Fantastic Right most of the time. My country, 1 chibi straight to jail. 2 chibi straight to jail. 3 chibi? Actually, that's okay. Believe it or not, still jail. Don't play the Iceman here. Chat! If you play this deck, make sure you think about your Colleen Wing all the time. Think about your Colleen Wing at all times, chat. Colleen Wing actually helps the Drac sometimes. Especially if like you get random... Ah! We're fine. Scary as hell, but we're okay. Oh, dude. The breakpoints are crazy, dog. The breakpoints. Oh my god, was this a random one too? You piece, dude. And we still got the casserole. Ah, that's a good one right there. Ooh, we're baking a tasty casserole in the kitchen. I tell you what. The Colleen Wing is there actually to help with the Dracula. It's very good, especially if there's random garbage that gets added to your hand. It's like if a random like 4-drop gets added from like the hub or something, it can be really nice to just knock stuff up. It's true as a roller coaster, dude. We're so back. We are so back. We were in a really bad spot for a second, but we are so back right now. We are so back right now. Flynn, I almost asked you if the SD stands for San Diego, and then I remember that we had this exact same conversation. Chat, I don't know why the sorry to my opponent. I'm looking at my overlay now and I'm realizing that because the screen moves dynamically, it messes things up. Dude, this is so I'm getting such the ick from like this new UI so much. I should just go back. I should just go back and just use vertical. I should just give up. This leader is going to be very clutch. No! Flynn.
Aid my hand.
Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Damn. I think we have to run. I think we have to give them that. I think we have to say, well played, sir. I've been had. And hope that they overcommit. And then we can get ahead somewhere else. I think that's our win con. Oh, we got them to overcommit. I was 6 enough to tie? It was. Very hard to know, though. They're running out of cards, too. Kind of. Infinite! Do it! Do it! Give me the Infinite! Hey, you're so back, chat! I told you we are back! I told you we're back. We were so back right now. We were not in it, and now we are so back. We're so back, chat. There is nothing like having a leader in your hand and watching your opponent skip turn 5. Oh my gosh. When your opponent skips turn 5 and you have a leader, the leader just cooking in your hand. Whew. Oh, it hits a little different, I tell you what. Izzle of Silence. Put our Sunspot not there then. I did say the leader would shine. I did say that. It's true. And a District X leader. But it was also a District X Infinite. It's kind of had that cool little back and forth, you know? I might go all in middle. Just go Sunspot, Armor, Storm, middle. And then just figure it out with the rest of my cards. Figure it out with the rest of everything that I do. I would call this snap worthy. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I think we're snapping here. Wait. Oh. Los Diablo Space is actually a nightmare. It's 50-50, that's very bad.
Wind.
Aid my hand. But if it lands middle, then we get rid of Isle of Silence. Ah, nice. Okay. They have Darkhawk, we're in a bit of trouble, but we have the Jeff. That was weird. Oh, they thought we were gonna Legion. Doesn't even turn 5, you piece. We'll pass Infinite. Roar. Roar indeed. Oh, and they have priority too. So there should be no way they beat this, right? I can't concoct a way they beat 23 left. Mystique. They have no other energy cheat. Mystique is 12. Sean, they have priority. We're fine. Leader? Shut your whore mouth. Never say leader. Mystique Coulson? It's pretty hard to do. Coulson standing there. Invisible Woman Sean is a great answer, Raze. Invisible Woman Sean is an insane answer, and that would be so cool if they did that. I would pop off out of my mind. Let's see here. Doctor Strange left. Doctor Strange left gets us. Teenage Warhead. Doctor Strange murks us right here. Ghost Spider? GG's. We're so back, chat. We are so back. Arrow right? Stop naming things that would beat us, okay? I changed my mind. There's no, if you say anything that beats us now, you're banned forever. Perma-banned. It's fun. I also think it's really fun. Scarlet Witch and Bar with no name, that's a thing. What do I want to do here? This man left. We always got to keep clearing our hand. Annoying question. I'm sure you have the time. Do you take deck suggestions in the Discord at all? I do take them. Do I listen to them? Very rarely. If I'm being honest with you. There is a deck picks thing where you can talk about decks. It's just very, very rare. I really like making my own decks. Making my own decks is making my own decks has become one of my favorite things about it, and it's also a big reason that a lot of people watch me, is because I'm one of the, I might be the only, I think I'm the only content creator who pretty much makes all of their own decks, at least like of my size. I know there's a lot of other people who make a lot of decks, but also play a lot of other people's decks. Lammy Series plays other people's decks all the time. This is Jeff. Jeff makes most of his own decks, but Jeff also highlights and plays very popular decks or very big decks. Jeff might make all of his own. That might be true. I know that Jeff makes a lot of he's a very good deck builder. Does Molt make, I feel like that's not true. I feel like I've seen Molt play like, or like highlight just like a lot of just like the best decks in the game. And he just, no, that's not true. Molt very often will just go on Untapped and pick the best decks. I've seen like multiple Molt videos that do it. I think there's plenty of people who do it often. But I think I'm only, I think I'm like the only person who does it all the time. Nightcrawler here is huge. Yeah, I think Molt almost like mostly does his own. Molt has made some really cool stuff. He's part of the reason why I put Gamora in that last deck, because I saw he's posted a couple decks with Gamora that seemed cool. So I started thinking about like that kind of deck, that curve deck that we played earlier. It started with like, it's because Sean's not here, can Rescue actually be good? And then like, you know, what works with Rescue? Professor X led me to Daredevil, Daredevil led me to Gamora. I thought about Gamora because I was like, I think Gamora is really cool though. There's only so many combinations though? What do you mean? Oh, that kitty. Very confused there for a second. I think I'm cooked here. Pretty certain I'm cooked. The only way we win is pass, top deck infant, or Tass, top deck Red Skull, Infinite hit the 1 and 4. I honestly think that's the only way that we win. So we'll go for it. If we top deck the Red Skull, we'll try it. I think that still loses incredibly often.
Escaped.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, I finally have enough Angela boosters to pop this one over. I don't know if I'm keeping this one at Ultra or not. I just use the base. I might use the base Angela. Well, what do you take? It's yo, I can actually you guys are gonna be impressed by this. You take, okay, so let's say there's a variable that is the amount of total cards in the game. You take that number factorial, so that number exclamation point minus parentheses. So let's call that C. So you say C exclamation point minus parentheses C minus 12 end parentheses question exclamation point. Boom! Let's go. I'm good at math, and everyone knows it now. What's up, Cambest? Did you guys hear my math? It's the exact equation to figure out how many combinations of cards there are. Minus parentheses D. You're not allowed to do that. You zoned out? What do you mean nope? That's literally correct. He's not so rude. Unbelievably rude. The audacity of some people. The audacity of some people. KM Best, you didn't need to do that to me on my own stream, man. Nope to your question, did I hear? Okay, that's fair. Gotta follow through? I'm all about follow through. Well, whatever. We can just move things with New York later, right? It doesn't really matter what happens. We can just fill everything left and then move it. Maybe. Unless my opponent plays around it. I actually did not expect that, KM Best. I wish I could sit here and say that I knew that that was coming, but I didn't. I'm slightly embarrassed too. All right. Our opponent is not allowed to turn off New York. Can we just make sure that our opponent knows this? They're not allowed to turn off New York. Oh, Red Skull, right? Hey, New York. Don't play Magic on New York. I mean, this is fine. We're actually like pretty well lined up for this. My storm always lands right. I do need full value out of our Dracula too. What does our opponent play here to beat us? They can move their Jeff. I think they have a lot of ways that they beat us. Let's just pretend that those ways don't exist. What did I play before Snap? I played a bunch of games. Right before Snap, though, I was playing a lot of Pokemon Unite. By the way, if you guys don't know KM Best, one of the best Marvel Snap players in the world. Just went full time as a content creator. Super cool dude.
Wind, aid my hand.
Are they just expecting to beat the Dracula?
I am Iron
The
Man.
bold strategy, Cotton. See how it pays off. Poorly! In your face. Pokemon Unite I main Slowbro almost exclusively. I actually was ranked top 30 in the entire world. I was globally the 25th ranked, I think was where I peaked, Slowbro. Now, does being that high of ranked as a character mean that much? Not really. The most important thing with being highly ranked as a character is games played. So the fact that I solo mained him is the reason. Dead game, yeah, it's probably close to a dead game. I don't know. I still have a lot of friends who play it all the time. I might play with D-Money. D-Money had just downloaded it. Me and D-Money are trying to do some more variety stuff, so we might play some things. You're top 10 with Vino and Manwaswine? Yo, let's go. Sly Tie. Let's go Pokemon Uniters. I do miss the game sometimes. I would be lying if I said I didn't. So luckily we don't have to worry about armoring our 1-drops until the final turn of the game. Because if they blow up our 1-drops before the final turn of the game, then they just come back, which is pretty cool. Snap took over your Nike playing. That's exactly what happened to me. I pretty much have not touched the game since. Yeah, I hear Mewtwo's. Mewtwo's makes the game very unfun. Yeah, if you go on my YouTube, there's actually a bunch of old Pokemon Unite videos. There's tournament video. I was in a I played in a couple of tournaments. I learned to cast Pokemon Unite by there's like some old casting games for me. It's pretty fun. That was back when I was pretty bad with the casting ones. But the most recent one is like a picture of wolves on it. It's actually, I think, the stuff that was getting released right before Marvel Snap started. There's quite a bit of stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Zakin's been rolling through games. Oh. Raven? We'll try and push middle, I guess. All depends on what we top deck. There's 2 absolutely dead top decks in both Dracula and Infinite. Red Skull's quite powerful.
Opponent snapped.
Very hard for us to win left. Looks bad. I mean, it sure does. They have a Jeff move as well. What if they just don't? No, I don't know. shut the fuck up. I was gonna, shut the hell up. Okay. I was gonna figure out some weird way to convince myself to stay in that game, but we'll just hit the retreat later button. It's literally right there. Played your first Pokemon Unite tournament, got second. Your amazing team got reset. Such a bummer. Yeah. What was your team name? Slide Time? Might have heard of y'all. Is your world a Red Skull mid wins? Nah. The Captain Marvel makes it very, very hard. Nearly impossible. Not impossible, but nearly impossible. I should have played the Sunspot right. This is a misplay. Because I had Angela into Mr. Fantastic, which is a very nice curve middle. Now I get worse curve. Clintar is a bit annoying, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. My Angela might end up being a 2-0 though, because I kind of want to play the Drac next turn. I think I played this. It doesn't feel great, but I think it's the play. They lose their Zabu, which is nice for us. We're ahead right, which is good. And the left is very annoying for them to deal with. Left is very, very annoying for them to deal with. Mr. Fantastic with Rickety Bridge is snappable. The problem is, like, how are we going to get ahead there, though? It just gets very funky. Even a rock next turn is like kind of fine. Ah, I should have played this Dracula right, I think, with the Sunspot. I like this right a little bit better. I mean, it's good to stack these. Wait, armor's actually like not good. Armor's like the worst draw. But, I mean, do they play a card that's more than 5 left? Does Dracula clear it? I think the Dracula clears it. Yo, let's go. Nice.
Victory.
Played around Sean. Little do they know I don't play Sean anymore. Very rare that they play more than 5 left there, right? If they play anything left, I mean, why would they play anything left, right? They play anything left, then we play something. I guess if they're like trying to YOLO it. Doing nothing, they're also won 50% of the time. Yo, let's go. Passing on turn 5 over the play. B. I don't like stacking everything left. Armor, Sunspot, Armor, Storm. I've done this play a couple of times. Legion left is the most likely play over 5 power, you think? Oh, to just blow everything up? Yeah, Legion left would be a very intriguing option that our opponent could have done. It's good eyes. The Storm is very annoying. The Lumeria is actually insanely annoying. Wait, why am I snapping? Why did I add all these sentinels to my hand? What am I doing?
Wind, aid my hand.
What am I doing, dude? Why did I play left? I completely forgot what my deck is supposed to do. Alright, new plan. The Dracula is just a decoy. New plan. Dracula is fake. I know it must be done. I just don't know if I'm strong enough to do it, chat. If they get to 17, we actually lose left still. And that makes me sad. Oh, no Nick Fury, no Nick Fury, no Nick Fury. You beast! God damn it! Oh, we still never win. They played that very well. Is that a 4? Yeah, it's a bad 4 cube loss. Nice to see some Dino Darkhawk players out there, huh? Sure, Nick Fury is a nice Shuri Nick Fury. It's Shuri Nick Fury. It's Shuri Nick Fury. Wow, this is exactly what our opponent wants.
Opponent snapped.
We'll leave, dude. They want to play Carnage. That is the juiciest Carnage I've seen in my whole life. Talk about juicy Carnages. Just serving it up on a platter, dude. Rolled out the damn red carpet for that Carnage to eviscerate me. Nick Fury, McFlurry. I play Shuri, Nick Fury, McFlurry. That seemed winnable still? Okay. It's gotta believe that Killmonger isn't real. Not many people are on Killmonger in these decks, so as long as they don't have Killmonger, I think we have a pretty easy dub here with the Storm Dracula, and then... Wait, no, we had to play this middle!
Aid my hand.
Son of a bitch. Wait, no, we're fine. We can pass? We're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Chill, chat. Everyone shut the hell up. Wait, we might be stuck with a 50-50 maybe. Unless we get a 1-drop in Jeff. We need to get a 1-drop in Jeff as our 2 draws. We need exactly a 1-drop in Jeff as our 2 draws. As long as we get exactly 1 drop in Jeff. That's a good start. A damn good start. Come on, Jeff. Are you just draw a scroll? No. I guess, like, it's better, but I guess, but like if the silk moves, but they could use like vision and stuff. There's a lot of scary stuff that can come right. You can't rely on that. Jeff is a man you can rely on. Chat. Jeff is a man you can rely on. There's Jeff. Peace. Second best draw, though. Rating 6, rating 9. 24. It can't be 24. I refuse to believe it. I don't know how else they can get right. I don't think they can get right. I think we're fine. The only thing we lose to is them playing 22 power left. Which seems very hard to do. They might move the Jeff, which helps.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Now we have to win the 50-50. No, we don't. We're fine. Let's go. We're so good at the game. Oh, baby, that was a sick game. Oh, dude, this game is so cool. I love Marvel Snap. Do you guys love Marvel Snap? Thanks, Spider. I mean, it didn't really help us. It was kind of in the middle. It was scary. It was damn scary. For instance, chat, had that Spider-Man hit either the Sunspot or the Nebula, we lost. If they had hit either the Sunspot or the Nebula and it goes right, so it'd be like a 1 in 4. They had a 1 in 4 to win there. Yeah, very good read, Raze. Well, chat, that was a banger game to end on. We're gonna end the stream. 4 hours and 51 minutes of high octane Marvel Snap action. I hope that you all had a wonderful time. I sure did. Today was actually insanely fun. Everyone in chat was really cool and chill. We got our things done. We played 2 decks, both of which were very cool and different and unique. And they both did okay. I think we ended up right about where we started. Chat, overall for the stream, we played 32 plus 39. We played 71 games. Chat, 71 games, and we were 36 and 35. We were net positive today. Very fun, man. I really like that good curve deck. That good curve deck. It kind of just looks like a handful of garbage, but it is very fun, man. It kind of just looks like a handful of garbage, but it is a very neat deck to play with. That deck had some really cool lines, and this one is cool too, man. I'm excited to see that Dracula Dump does have some legs, or different versions of it. Stopping 7 minutes short so it doesn't get even. B-loser, shut the hell up. If you're gonna leave right now, I'm gonna raid someone, but make sure you follow. Really appreciate everyone who follows. It helps me with sponsors, just helps a lot of different things. So I really appreciate if you follow. Please come check out my YouTube channel. I work incredibly hard on the YouTube channel. I've been working my tail off on YouTube. I haven't put out a YouTube short today. I put out a YouTube short in months, dude. Please check out the YouTube channel. It's very important to me. If you like to rewatch VODs and you don't like to do it on Twitch, go check out the VOD channel. But yeah, if you could just follow, that would mean a lot. I work really hard to do this. And even if you're someone who doesn't sub and you're just here watching, being around, watching the YouTube videos, you're doing a lot to help continue my amazing life of being a Marvel Snap content creator going. My boy Specimen was over here. Let's go raid Species. Species, I haven't had a chance to raid Species in a minute.